Hello, I'm going to do the Scorpio weekly energy reading. As always, take what resonates, leave what does not. We're going to look at what you may be struggling with, the advice from the tarot, and possible future energies coming in for you. All right, so we have the Nine of Cups. So possibly struggling with a Nine of Cups could be your emotions, right? Your feelings, you're not feeling happy. I'm just going to take the top card that I saw. We have the Two of Wands. Cards are flying out over. And we have the Page of Cups. So it could be your emotions, your feelings. It could be starting something new. I feel like you have to switch or you have to change up on something. I feel like you have to change your focus. I feel like you're focusing on something that is working against you. I feel like you have to change your focus. It could... Let's get some more cards here. Let's grab these. Let's grab these. For some reason, I just feel like you need to change your focus. With this Two of Wands and this Page of Cups, I feel like you need to switch things up. Again, emotions and feelings. So we have the Knight of Cups. We have the High Priestess listening. You're having trouble listening to that inner voice. And you're stuck in this Nine of Swords energy. I feel like you're focusing on the wrong thing. That's what I feel like, is you're focusing on the wrong thing. I feel like there's a situation that's going on and you're focusing on the wrong thing. I feel like you're putting all of your energy and I don't feel like there might be some negativity, but I don't feel like it is. But I feel like there's something else that you need to focus on. You're worrying about things. The thing that you're focusing on isn't going to help you to attain your Nine of Cups. And I feel like when the Nine of Cups came out for someone, this, as I said, take what resonates, leave what does not. That you're reaching out to the wrong person, that there's someone else that you need to reach out to. That I feel like you need to listen to your gut, and I feel like it's telling you to do something different. I feel like your head's telling you one thing, and like your gut's telling you something else. And I feel like you're kind of focusing on what your head's saying, but I feel like your gut is telling you to do something different. And I feel like you may have doubt with that, or that you're feeling like that's not the right decision. But I almost feel like it's, for some reason, I just have this big thing that you're focusing on the wrong thing. And that you have to look in another direction. But I almost feel like you're feeling stuck in this Nine of Swords, and that you keep going back to something, but that's not what you need to be looking at. You need to be looking at something different. You need to turn your attention around. Let's see the advice from the tarot. Page of Swords. I feel like you have to end something. I feel like you have to cut something out that you have, and also Page of Swords can be analyzing, looking at something from a different perspective, seeing things differently, analyzing it differently. We have the Ten of Cups. Something where you least expect it. And then we have the Fool, new beginnings. Something that is out of the ordinary for you. Focusing on something, and maybe that's why, like, the direction that you're supposed to be looking on is something out of the ordinary, something that you wouldn't normally do. Something that you would say, oh no, that's too silly. Or maybe it's a new relationship with someone and you're like, oh no, that person's so different from my usual type. that situation is so different from my usual. But that may be where you get your biggest rewards with that Nine of Cups, is because if what your usual isn't working, then why not try something different and seems out of the ordinary, and then getting results from that. I was listening to Alex Hormozi, and he was saying that his father told him that that he would never marry his type. And Alex is like, why that? Because if you haven't already married your type, then that's like the person that you're going to marry is not going to be your type. Because if you're not marrying the type, or you're not with the type that you think is your type, then it's not really your type. I don't know. I didn't say it as good as he said it, but it made a lot of sense. Like if you keep dating the same kind of person, you keep having the same kind of results, then when you meet that person that is so different and is not your type and is out of the ordinary and is not someone that you would have normally picked, then that's going to feel so different. And it's going to feel like that could be the person that you marry, is because your type wasn't working. Like your type wasn't progressing. It would keep you in, your type was keeping you in that circle. And that's what I'm saying for here is the situation is that if you keep choosing the same thing and that you keep trying to make your type work, but you're not getting the results from it, then your type is something different, right? Or that your results are something different, right? Something that's out of the ordinary with this Fool card. And I feel like it's look in a different direction or make different choices, something that you wouldn't normally do. I feel like that's what the advice is, that it may make you feel like you're out of your comfort zone with this 10 of, right? That your comfort zone may be a new comfort zone, right? It may be a different comfort zone. It may make you feel awkward, or it may make you feel different, but that's, right? I feel like that is leading you to progress, because if you keep doing the same thing and it's not happening and it's not working, then it's time to change things up and it's time to feel different. It's do something think outside of the box. All right, so we have the 10 of Wands. Something's coming to an end. We have take a break, look in a different direction. And we have the 6 of Cups. I feel like this is kind of saying is stop focusing so much time on this thing, whatever this is, and to just go have some fun. Take a break and go have some fun, right? Focus on something different. Take a break and go have some fun and go focus on something different. Sometimes that's where we come up with our best ideas, is when we're totally doing something different, doing something out of the ordinary, doing something that we wouldn't normally do, focusing on something different, taking our mind off of what's weighing us down, right? And to take a break from it. That's why I like to go out to the barn. I go out to the barn 3 times a week so that I can just kind of get out and go do something different. And it helps me think, clears my mind a lot, clears my mind. And it's so nice because when I go out there, I just don't deal with my phone. I just do whatever I want. Like I'm in the moment. I love it. That's what it is when I go to the barn, is that I'm in the moment. I'm just enjoying that moment, that I'm not thinking about negativity or things that need to be done or, you know, other things. It's just like I'm in the moment. And that is a huge, like, it's a mental break. That's what I feel like this is saying here. It's time for a mental break and to go have some fun and refocus on something else. Energy coming in for you. I love the smile on her face. Like, it's so beautiful, right? And so that's taking a break with that 7 of coins is take a break, reassessing. We have the moon, which is Pisces, and I feel that it's take some time out for yourself, because I'm feeling like it's representing the moon cycle. But we also have one of the dogs, the chain is broken there, or that it's around its neck, that you no longer feel like you have a chain around your neck, that you're no longer kind of stuck in this 9 of Swords energy. And then we have the 6 of Wands, which is standing up for what you believe in and making some choices, looking out for yourself. And maybe that's a new pattern that you realize, okay, when I get to this point where I'm in the 9 of Swords, that it's time for me to take a break. It's time for me to you know, think outside of the box and do something different, and do something I wouldn't normally do, right? Change it up. Let's see, we have the star, which is Aquarius, which is hope and direction and guidance and restoring hope within yourself. Restoring hope. Oh, look at this. So these 3 cards came out, and look what we have back. The 9 of Cups, look at that. So you started with this, with what you're struggling with, this 9 of Cups here. And then you're ending with this energy that's coming in as the 9 of Cups. It's a new 9 of Cups, right? Because this is from a different deck. Maybe it's a new 9 of Cups. Maybe it's a 9 of Cups you didn't even realize. Maybe it's something you didn't even think of, right? Thinking outside of the box. That's your new thing now, is that you're going to be thinking outside of the box. You're like, I'm going to see things different. I'm going to let go what doesn't serve me, because he's letting go of all of the weights that he has, right? What are those things that you can let go of? And then we have the 8 of Cups, being able to let go and walk away, right? And then we have the Moon there, right? Breaking those chains and going in a new direction. Not really sure what's going to happen, but saying, okay, I'm so glad that I'm not in this. I'm listening to my gut, right? The High Priestess. And I'm not in that 9 of Swords energy anymore, which is definitely a good thing, because who wants to be in that energy? Overthinking, right? That doesn't get you anything, because it's like you're worrying about things that you can't control. Like, it is what it is. We have Bat Spirit. A rebirth is assured. Without a doubt. I mean, especially with these 2 9 of Cups going on here, and the Hanging Man and the 8 of Cups. A rebirth is assured. I was out on my patio last night, and I was looking around, and I saw all the bats. It's so cool seeing the bats fly around at night. It's pretty cool. I like seeing the bats. Let's grab a Whispers of Healing. We have Transform. Talk about change, right? Change that's coming in for you. But the greatest thing is that you're creating that change. You're making things happen. You're changing. You're thinking outside of the box. You're looking at things differently. Like, that's the biggest thing, right? Talk about change and transform. And I think it's kind of cool that this card is brown, and then the bat is brown. So it's like that connection there. And then we have all of the butterflies, and butterflies definitely represent transformation. I feel like you're going through a change. I feel like you're going through a transformation here, and it's definitely a good one. And I feel like it's like you're not going to be the same after this, but in a good way. Let's see, we have Time for a Nap, then we have the Moon again. Time for a Nap, and then those same colors that are coming. I feel that it's Earth's colors. It's feeling very grounded. Almost like enjoying the process that you're going through, and not trying to rush through it, and learn and grow as much as you can, and appreciate each moment of the process. It's not about the end result. It's about enjoying the process that you're going through. Let's grab a Star Dragons. If you like this one, we have Invention, Burning with Passion. Right? Getting excited, burning with passion, feeling alive, right? I feel like that. This one kind of wanted to come out too. So we have Healing, Restoring Hope. Oh, how cool is that, right? Because we had the Star card over here, right? And that's what I was saying, is restoring hope to yourself. That card just kind of was on the side, and that card really wanted to come out for you. So restoring hope. And the cool thing is that you're restoring hope to yourself. Right? That you see that you're struggling, you see that you're in this 9 of Swords, you feel like you have this weight on your shoulders, and you're like, okay, what I'm doing isn't working. How can I change this, right? How can I do this differently? And you're restoring that hope to yourself, because you're looking out for yourself. And you're saying, I see that I'm struggling, and I don't want to stay in this energy. This isn't how I want it to be. Let's grab, I feel like these two. So we have Lights, number 19, which that is the Sun card. All right. And then we have the Throat Chakra, speaking up. Speaking up, so focusing on that. Speak up. What's important to you? These are kind of like blues here, and then these are kind of browns here. And I feel like it's kind of grounded, calming energy. And I feel like it has to represent with speaking up for yourself as to what is important. What do I really want? Like, what is important for me? What are those changes that need to happen, right? You have 2 9 of Cups here. What does that represent to you? Right? You have these 2 9 of Cups here. So that's pretty exciting. First one you were struggling with, but the second one is the one that's coming in for you, right? That's happening for you. Maybe different than one you were thinking, but that's okay, because maybe this one wasn't going to be as fulfilling, right? That one really wasn't going to fulfill things for you. One left. Okay. The angel answers for this reading. What do we have? I feel like the Fool card was a big card here in this reading. So we have 0, and I feel like he's just like on the beach with his dog, and he's having fun, and he's not caring what other people are thinking, and just having fun and being yourself. Maybe you're not really being true to yourself, right? Maybe you need to work on those things. We have within the next few months. So I feel like you have some big changes coming in within the next few months. I feel like it's starting that process, and it could be with this reading that this kind of starts the process and gets the ball rolling and gets you thinking a little differently and saying, okay, maybe I need to readjust my focus. Maybe I need to focus on different things. I forgot my Lenormand, so we'll pull a Lenormand too. If you want change, you have to be change, right? And you have to make those changes. Oh, clock, time. That's what I felt with the moon cards. That's funny. I said the cycles of the moon and time, and that is, I feel like it's time for a rebirth. It's time for change. It's time to transform. It's time to change things. That if your pattern or your usual or your type is not is not for you, then maybe it's time to change that up. All right, thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe. I hope you have an amazing day. As always, stay positive, stay safe, and I will see you next time.